Today I'm going to be talking about something that is really classically English, which you always associate with England. But you'll be surprised to learn that it's actually a very new thing. But I'm going to be talking about it in an equally English setting. So watch my video to find out what it is.
So where am I? Well, I'm in the middle of a traditional English village with a duck pond, with some little ducks playing on the duck pond, and a village green, and lots of smaller houses all around the village green. Now that shape of village hasn't actually changed since medieval times, and some in England even date from 1,000 years ago. And in those days, there would have been a lord living in a big manor house, and all the people that lived in the village around the green would have worked on his land. So why am I here in this lovely Dorset village? Well, I'll give you a clue. I had lunch a long time ago. It's a lovely weekend, and I'm not going to be having dinner till quite a long time hence. So I'm actually quite hungry. So I've heard that in this Dorset village, there is a wonderful tea room that serves classic English afternoon tea. And that's what I want to show you. I also want to tell you a little bit about English afternoon tea. You may think that it's classically English, but it wasn't actually started until 1840, when a very aristocratic lady decided the same thing as I just have, that it's a long time since she'd had lunch, and she wasn't having her evening meal until 8 o'clock. So she decided to have some tea and sandwiches, and that was the beginning of it, only 170 years ago. After that, it became a very fashionable social event, and lots of people used to dress up in their very best clothes and wear hats and gloves in order to have their afternoon tea. Nowadays, some English people just have a cup of tea and a biscuit. But today, I'm going to show you the really special English traditional tea. So you're hungry now? Good. Would you like to come and join me for tea? So here I am inside the tea room. And what do people eat for English afternoon tea? Well, of course, the really classic thing is the cream tea, which I'll tell you about in just a moment. But we also eat very dainty little sandwiches. The classic, the best, are cucumber sandwiches. And the very best of all have their crusts removed. And this, of course, is what the Queen eats for tea every day. And then we also have cakes and pastries. So shall we have a quick look at the menu together? So my cream tea has arrived. This is a traditional English cream tea. Now, what you get for that is a pot of tea, some beautiful English china, some scones or scones. Now, it depends where you come from in the UK, depending on how you pronounce it. Some people say scones, some people say scones. And then you have jam and cream. So I'm going to pour myself some tea now out of this lovely English china pot. And of course, English people always have milk with their tea. So I'm going to put a little dash of milk in, like that. And now I'm going to prepare the scone, or the scone. So you take your scone, you cut it in half, like this. Now, it also depends where you come from in England, when you put the jam on first or the cream. I'm going to do it the Cornish way. I'm going to put the jam on first. You spread that like that. And then you put the cream. Now, this cream is special. This is called clotted cream, and it's extra, extra thick, and that means it's extra, extra delicious. So you put your clotted cream on the top of your jam, like that, and I'm going to eat that now. So, if you've enjoyed watching my video all about a traditional English cream tea, why not join us in palm tree teaching in the UK on one of our study linguistic trips, where not only will you learn English, but you can take part in all of this yourself. You can have a cream tea in a Dorset place, and you can go up to Buckingham Palace where the Queen lives. So if you've enjoyed this video, watch some of my other YouTube videos, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course visit me and contact me on my Facebook page. Thank you very much. Bye.